today we have Evans here. He stopped by to do some dual calipers, the hydro, and do some training work on it as well. We're about to get the car unloaded. Would you look at that? Come look at these wheels. Come look at this style. I think I can fit my head in there and hide. That's badass. I like that. I like that. So we getting the car situated, turning it off. We're gonna load it, push it to the back, and get it going.
By the time he made the post, they're already like here.
Hey, I'm getting a little sweaty, bro. Haven't worked out, pushed anything in like 2.5 months, but it feels good though. I did it without the crutches. So watch out, I'm coming back.
So I'll follow your lead.
Get him back.
Yeah,
Sit and relax.
and so one other thing that I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, I figured you could probably make short work of it, is I had a custom drive shaft spacer machined to fit the M3 rear end with my driveline, and they made it wrong. Sweet. And only 2 of the 4 bolts will thread in. And so
Solid.
I was supposed to be on the dyno 12 hours after I picked this thing up from the machine shop. So as you can see, we welded the driveline right to the spacer, and so to get the
spacer,
no, it's steel.
Okay, I was gonna say, how the hell did you weld?
And so to get the driveline out, we're gonna have to cut that off, and then weld it back on
However
afterwards.
sketchy it may seem, the axle broke before that weld.
Yeah, it's
so.
that's solid. So I mean, we were just kind of like, it was a day dollar short type thing, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So besides that, it should be pretty straightforward.
This is Stella.
Okay, sorry.
That's so cool.
Because his old car had a bad habit of killing the battery.
Yeah, I'm into that. I'm definitely into that. This thing's cool. The level of craftsmanship on this car is really good. You guys are good at what you do.
Remember our conversation, Evan?
Oh, which one?
The one where you tried to convince me a stock e-brake was okay?
Yeah, look at me now. Oh my god.
What happened?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I was speaking S chassis, I wasn't speaking E46.
He didn't understand.
No, I do now.
Drum brakes do not work.
Your spacers.
Is that Raymond?
Ramon.
Chilling out.
Hi, Ray.
What's up, dude?
What's up, big shoots?
Want to fab up some stuff today?
That's it?
That's it, Poppy.
And you can keep his ABS sensor, or his wheel sensor actually, because in the E46, that's where you get your wheel speed sensor. What do you think, Evan?
I'm stoked, man. I'm really stoked. I'm blown away at this part. It's just amazing. So this bolts into where the dust shield goes, basically?
Yep.
Sure. Man, that's clever as hell. The seat out. Give your man Crickett some room to work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gonna do some welding things.
Yeah, and try not to catch the carpet on fire.
Or seat. Very nice seat.
Yeah. I think he knows what he's doing, though.
You might. Hopefully.
This thing's amazing.
Yeah.
Really like it. It has so much presence in real life that you don't really get to appreciate quite as much when you see it in pictures.
Yeah, it's green.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It is green, yeah.
Very green.
I mean, it's a real race car, for sure. Is this a stylistic choice or just never got around to painting them? The black mirrors.
I don't know. Like, I honestly like it with the car. Like, I've always seen the car with like black mirrors.
That's kind of cool. This is an original M3?
Yep, real M3 all chopped up and turned into this.
It's fast.
Very fast.
Faster than mine.
Those
Yeah,
little
that's serious, man. I
those
really
little
like
ducks are so cool. How I use the quarter window for that.
It's not any of this hodgepodge BS like my car is.
Well, you have real race cars and you have hodgepodge. But he also is missing his little.
Those
button
things
as
are a
well.
bitch.
Does your car have AC or no?
My car, no, it doesn't. I do have the AC pump on the motor, just because it's, you know, obviously the serpentine belt needs that pulley to be there. But I need to figure out a way to plumb up a condenser and not restrict too much airflow from the radiator. That's like my main concern right now.
Right.
Do they make like an AC condenser for like race cars, like something really small? That'd be pretty cool.
Put a Honda Civic one in.
Yeah, exactly.
So pretty much you put it together and just went on a Florida adventure.
Yeah, it literally, I got it out of paint, and less than 24 hours after it was out of paint, I was on the dyno, and less than 24 hours after tuning, I was driving to Florida. So yeah, it's been a rush job for sure. Huge thanks to all my friends and sponsors and partners and guys like Drift HQ, because without the assistance of all of my buddies and all these great companies that I'm working with, it really wouldn't have been possible to make it down here and get this car going. So
Cool, dude. Well,
big shout outs to all
you're
you
living
guys.
life and you're drifting.
I'm trying, dude.
That's
Trying.
awesome, man.
We are building a hydro bracket, really sturdy ones, multiple pieces to it. It's gonna look groovy. And then we're gonna cover it up with our carpet.
Getting the transmission out. We're gonna see how much of a pain it's gonna be.
One down.
Cross it off.
You happy, Christopher? Look at him. He can hear us off. He knew exactly what we were doing.
You know, we'll see if the hydro locks and if we're good to go, or if we're gonna have a couple more rounds of bleeding. In the past, I've always sort of had a bit of a struggle getting dual caliper systems bled, but Chris is a master, and so he knows what he's doing a lot more than I do, so I'm willing to bet that it'll work.
Take a load off, fam.
Thanks, guy.
Put it on this, Chris. On the.
You're the god now.
It runs!
What happened?
The fuel pump and the fans are on the most ghetto wiring of all time.
Yep.
More Duarte fix it.
I'm gonna.
Yo, just for the record, YouTube, I did not do this, okay? I did not do this.
I didn't do it either.
Okay, pull that out of fuse position 5.
I don't want to touch it.
No, just don't touch it. It's
I'd rather not touch it.
I'm gonna wire them. I'm gonna wire the fans and the fuel pump up to their own switch off of those wires. It's not a big deal.
just.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it works.
I walked up good.
I'm stuck in the back seat again. Fucking seats. Hydro locks up good. It's just got a ton of throw. I think there's still an air bubble in there, so we're gonna bleed it on the ground before we go home. Besides that, we've just got a fan and fuel pump wire issue to go through, and this thing will be ready to rip. So super, super happy super thankful that Drift HQ and Unicorn Garage and all my other partners have given me a hand and gotten this thing going. So yeah, looks like it's gonna be drifting on Saturday.
Want to see tricks? You ready? Come in, Joe.
It's not my camera.
You used to light my pants on fire back in the day.
I did.
Yeah, you used to have jokes. You'd just sit there and spray it up to my pant leg, and then take the flame and